Just getting the filter set up. There we go. Good to rock and roll. Ready to get it on. You know it. I think when I do the next one of these things, I will probably use a circle cutter because I'm going to build 2 of these things at some point for the diorama that I'm looking to put together. The little vignette. Let's get some coffee tossed in. We're almost there. A little bit of time, we're getting there. I gotta cut out the center after that to allow for the basically this thing to sit. So pretty straightforward. Yo. What's going on, Ken? Friday! Indeed. Yeah, pretty excited about it. I've got the day off, which makes me even more excited, no offense. Yeah, you guys got any plans for the weekend? It being Fiesta Madre on Sunday. I'm not even sure if I said that correctly. I hope I did. Good show last night. Was it a good show? Was it? Hey, Nick. What's going on, man? Happy George. So, Nick, question for you. Which one do you prefer? Happy George? Angry George? I know which one I prefer. Hey, Mike, good morning. How are you? Hope you're having a fantastic start to your day, brother. You might go to in-laws because our first floor is out of commission. Oh, yeah, you still got... Have you started the reno work on that yet or not? It's all the same, George. It is. In many ways, Nick, that's a very, very zen thing to say. You are correct. And in the end, Nick, wouldn't you have to agree? It's all a good George. Mike, before I forget, I put, by the way, I put the classic plastic event. Finally, I think last week I did it. I put the classic plastic show on the Patriot website. So we've got on the calendar, there's a section down at the bottom that has upcoming local events, and that one's on there. Absolutely. Love it. Oh, you're the best. I'll slide you that $5 later. Anyway. The only thing I have to think about with regards to Thursday night is it's just being able to also focus enough, not just on the verbal stuff, but also being able to actually work on a fucking model. And it's hard, especially when I become that passionate and animated about something. It's especially because like when I do this, I can say, maybe I shouldn't say this. I can say some stuff that just, it's more about how I don't know about how I'm feeling, but I can be a little bit more loosey goosey here. I want to make sure if I say something on Thursday nights, it doesn't come across sounding like I need to make it sound factual. It's coming from a point of factualness. And last night I finally joined IPMS, 3-year subscription. Wow, IPMS Nats USA, nice. Good morning, hey Julius. Good morning, brother. How are you? Well, excuses for participating. No excuse for you, right? None. Get out of here. Get off my lawn. Wow. Yeah, especially considering right now, Mike, they have that you join IPMS USA for 3 years and it's like 20% off. It's pretty good. Make me. Oh, I can make you. I can delete you. I can delete you. You'll never exist in my world. Right. Oh, just another night that. Oh, Julius, I'm sorry, brother. Really? Julius, and you don't have to answer. May I ask? Is it just some level of insomnia? I'm not looking for any. I'm not looking for TMI. But is it just Is it just you're just excited? It's like, you know what? You get up, you feel like you gotta go to the bathroom or something. And it's like, you know what? George is awake. Suddenly you're fully awake. Is that what it is? Maybe work on a heavy bag on the night streams. Work on a heavy bag. Oh, punching bag. That'd be funny. What are you working on? I am working on an old Zaku. Welcome, human. Working on this right now. I'm working on the weapon. I'm doing some customization to it. Can you imagine the stuff that would start showing up at your house? Discreet packaging optional. Nice. I I've never seen something like that. Oh, this is an old kit. This is a model from 1981. I love it. The original. It's the original. First, I'm finally working on some of this stuff now that I'm getting back into. And it's funny. I'm now starting to assemble a lot of different stuff. I finished the Merkava, 1/72 scale Merkava. I finished the Rose and Zulu. And in some ways, I don't know. This to me is like coming back home. This just feels comfortable. Hey, hon, who ordered the clam rattler? 5,000. Sometimes, yes, yeah, to what you said, sometimes it's the mind not wanting to rest, and sometimes it's because I took an. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Understandable. Julius, I'm kind of in that place. It's like normally what ends up happening, I'll come home from work, do a little thing, watch a little TV, crash, watch something. In fact, unfortunately, I'm hoping Mike isn't watching this, but I kind of crashed out at the end of his live stream on Wednesday. And then, you wake up like around 11 o'clock, and now suddenly I'm up until 1, and then the alarm goes off at 5. Is this your 5K? The gas-powered one with that kickstart? It's always worth the risk. Take the nap. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The only one that bothers me the most is when like you're in the middle of the night and you got so much there's so much anxiety from what's going on in your day that it kind of that you just kind of run through it, and it's like, stop. Just go to sleep. I sleep late when I am sleepy because I feel I have things to finish before the day ends, even if it is having dinner. Wow, okay. Yeah. So you go to bed, you go to bed late then? Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah. Yeah, usually, I mean, without getting into the weeds of it, normally when I come home, it's usually like, you unpack your stuff. I get home 6-ish, depending on if I'm at the office or what. Get home at 6, local time. And then, get everything done. By the time I'm actually ready to sit down, it's usually 6:30, 7 o'clock, depending on what's going on, if I have to start dinner, that kind of thing. Now that my wife is not here, on a regular basis, there's a lot more of the food prep stuff, going out and maybe grabbing some stuff if we need to get some stuff for dinner, or if I need to run an errand or that kind of thing. I would average 5 hours of sleep a night. Yeah. I'd like to get back to that. I'm actually, unfortunately, solid 4, and that's not good for me. I'm sure that's creating problems. Thought Thursday night was for unpacking everything. Different unpacking, Ray. Close, both, actually. Buy the ticket, take the nap. H. Thompson, yep. Buy the ticket, take the nap. Anyway. But happy Friday. Whatever time zone you're in. Julius, I hope you get some rest, brother. Good evening, Edwin. How are you, my friend? I hope you had a fine Friday. To those whose Fridays are just beginning, may they go smoothly for you. This is going to be Mother's Day weekend, which is nice. We're going to be spending it up in Maine with my wife. I'm excited about that. So just a little primer for this weekend. I will be in Maine, so I'll be bringing a local, like a small kit. I may be working in the car because the girls are coming with me, and with a 1-bedroom, not enough space to be able to speak loudly. I'd be doing assembly in the car, not in the apartment. Let's put it that way. But Saturday and Sunday, I'll be doing that. Sunday will likely be short because of Mother's Day, and just whatever festivities we might do. So, anyway, just to keep you guys posted on what's going to happen this weekend. Sleep late last night, now feeling the effect. Still cleaning and organizing my room. Wow. What, did a tsunami go through your room, Edwin? Sometimes I think what prolongs my day is getting lost over thinking about what is best to fix sometimes. So I end up procrastinating tasks like eating. Wow, yeah. Human, that's... it's funny when you put it that way. It's like, I've been known to do stuff like that too. It's just, when there's so much coming at you, right? Being able to, you tackle it, and the next thing you know, it's like, I'm not doing the stuff I need to do. Like the more immediate. Screening is not hard. The hard part is the organizing. Yeah. Okay, Edwin. It's probably why I haven't done anything here. Because it's like, yeah, the gutting everything here, that's the easy part. Reorganizing and finding a good home for everything, that's the hard part. Yeah, well put, Edwin. But at some point, I'm going to have to do it. I did a little bit with the paints, which kind of helped out a bit. But I still got like a bunch of shit here and over here. And also in some of the bins, kind of going through some of those and getting stuff reorganized for that would be wise. Today I'm actually planning on spending time, a little time on the model bench. I may or may not get to painting Misa. I was thinking about painting Misa Hayase today. Getting those sleeve markings done, or at least getting a mask. Maybe I'll mask them and leave it there. But I need to get to, I need to get back to the article. Got to get my writing done. I'm going to give it another try. Night, everyone. Julius, have a lovely evening. Get some rest, brother. Thanks for, again, always good to see you, Julius. But yeah, get some rest. And my motto of organizing is, I have to find it in 5 minutes. Yeah, you know what? That's actually, that's a great strategy right there. If you can find something in 5 minutes, that's perfect. Me, unfortunately, yes. There are times when it's like I spend 15, 20 minutes looking for something, which is radically inefficient. I could have gone down the street, bought something at Walmart, come back in less time. So I'll be going to Greece next year for a friend's wedding. Really? Oppa! We're part of Greece. Are you serious? Don't mask. Let your autism shine. Don't mask. Let your autism shine. What part of Greece? Really? Do you need a valet? Oh, that's awesome. Greece. We're almost there. Getting closer. Of course, even if I got this thing done, it's not going to perfectly fit inside because I've got the raised piece here. I'm going to cut that raised piece out. That's awesome, man. I don't know. Yeah, they will be giving everyone those details next month. Man, wow. Are they Greek, or are they just deciding we're going to go to some exotic place to have a wedding? Lost my super glue yesterday, bought a new one after blaming my cat Boba for it. Of course, found the one. Of course. That's kind of like when I scratch build a part, it goes flying. You spend 15 minutes, 20 minutes looking for it. Screw it. You start building another one. You're done building the new one, and then you finally find the one that you lost. If you have things to organize, it helps to have colorful, pattern, memorable, like totes, so you can keep, yeah. Drawers, but specific, yeah, general tier. Yeah, that's a good idea, human. I'm not disagreeing with you. I try to do that with at least segmenting things in the drawers that I have here or immediately around me in a way that it's like, okay, this drawer is for certain painting supplies or for puttying or what have you. Unfortunately, I got about 70% through that project, and then after a while, it's just like just shovel stuff into the drawers, and that's a mistake. Like the multi-pack of little tubes. I threw out 3 half-used bottles that dried yesterday. Oh, yeah. I got to get me some more super glue, at least in terms of the black super glue. It's starting a little thick now. Travels there for work, and she is jealous of it with all the pictures he sends her, so that's how that happens. Oh, that's awesome. What a great idea, Nick. Fantastic. Well, anyway, congratulations to them. That'll be fantabulous. Things ready for travel, and that helps me remember where they are. Yep, that's actually not a bad idea, too. I'm going to need to do tier 1 to 4 organizing. My room was a hell of a collage of all my interests. Another concept is all stuff need to have a home base. Yes. Very much. Okay. I think we're just about ready to pop through. Sorry, my friends. Give me 1 second here. Eight. Say 8x4. Oh, that doesn't seem right. Look at 9x4. Hey, Peter. Happy Friday to you, brother. Nine by 4. There's that one again. I'm just glad it's Friday. I've got Friday and Monday off. I'm trying to think, is this my last one? Friday? I think Monday's my last, like, part of this round of vacation time that I needed to take just to burn through. Use it or lose it, right? 6, 7. I'm not losing vacation time. I had to decide on my next flavor of pastry. Still no local rhubarb. Might go to blueberry. Weren't you going to do lemon blueberry? Oh, it's Friday. This week has sucked so much I didn't even realize. Really? Wow. Nick, just a long day at the orifice. On blueberry with poppy seed. Yeah, see, that sounds pretty yummy. I was thinking the same lines. See, Ray is actually not gonna try to find another job. He's just gonna open a bakery. Ray's Bakes. But this sounded kind of weedy. Okay. There we go. Close enough to the center. All right. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, I'm working for myself again. Reopen Mad Murphy Motorsports. Have you really? And how's that going? Hopefully good. Yeah, just a long week. One guy who's schedules will schedule anything and everything in a 10-minute window between jobs, and he's been on a roll this week. Hold it. Oh, yeah, right. Exactly. So I just want to make sure I understand this, Nick. So you got a job you have to get to. You got to go from job A to job B, and he's giving you 10 minutes to go between them. And I'm assuming it's longer than 10 minutes to get from A to B. It's fucking ridiculous. And again, for the motherfucking course. course, dropping parts. Already broke my jack. Who would have thought 20 plus years of use takes its toll? Who'd have thunk it? I was adding extra jobs between them in that time. Oh my God! Find it appealing and joyful to work in a bakery. I definitely haven't seen too many bakeries close down. They usually become pillars of community. And they're oh so tasty. Yeah. Bakeries generally, I'm not sure. Have I seen a bakery close? I'm actually kind of thinking about this, human. I think you might be right onto something there. There's a former student of my wife from when she was teaching here up until she probably taught the student 20 somewhere between 15 and 20 years ago. It can't be that long. It's got to be, yeah, somewhere between 12 and 15 years ago. One went to was a really good student, very nice person. Went to college, studied something. She's like, I'm not a big fan of this. Opened up a bakery, and has had a very successful bakery here called Crust. Very nice person. But I think you're onto something. I'd like to get this gun done today, or at least this part of the gun done today. So as I was saying earlier, today I'll be, sorry to say earlier, got distracted. I'm going to be working on the article for the, both for the IPMS journal as well as our newsletter. I just need to sit down and actually get it done. I would like to open a bread shop just for the smell. Yeah. Is there not a better smell than the smell at a bakery? Just the smell of fresh bread. Maybe not a bakery, but the smell of fresh bread. I made some pierogies with farmer cheese accompanied by a lemon blueberry sauce. Oh man, will you stop it with that, Ray? You start salivating. Started salivating. Hey, Lucas, good morning. So good. Yeah, it's so good. Agreed. Yeah, the pierogies had cabbage, mushroom, and onion in them. I get 2 waves from the Lucas. What's going on, Lucas? Good morning. Fun morning conversations. Appreciate it today, guys. There we go. The turtle is poking his head out. Friday! What year is that kit from? It looks vintage. Oh, it's vintage. It's 1981. Yeah, this is definitely a vintage kit. Which, Peter, as I've been saying quite a bit recently, the vintage kits, there are 2 things about them. The bulbous nature of it, if you take a look at, like, you know, That doesn't look, very modern, shall we say. Like if you follow Gundam as an anime, this looks like something that would have been produced back in the 70s. It's not really Lucas, it's the Master of Disguise. He's not turtly enough for the Turtle Club. Nice. Ouch. The year of my birth. You guys are so young. Good morning, beautiful Space Noids. Good morning, beautiful Joe. How are you, my friend? There you go now. And I need more rest. And tomorrow I got a wedding to attend. Excellent. You have to tell us about the wedding, Edwin, tomorrow, okay? Or Sunday. Have a good evening, my friend. Good to see you, as always. TGIF. Couldn't agree more. Now, granted, I'm off today, so no complaints on my end. There we go. Did you get a chance to read the article I sent you? I know you're mad at the P59. Did I read it? Not yet. Last couple days, I've actually just kind of kicked back when I got home after, just doing all the shit and spending a little time with the girls. But maybe today, maybe, baby. Maybe today. I was really building a Zabungle kit from Earl. Oh, yeah, Zabungle. Nah, it's pretty challenging. There's no aligning pins or anything. Zabungle would have probably been... Idian was before, I think. Zabungle would have been later. There's no aligning pins on it? That's interesting. Because it's a Bandai kit, if memory serves. It's not long, but interesting. The U.S. government gaslighting pilots. No. Blue Angels should be by this year, so all the bomber planes have gone on test flights this week. Nice. Are they all gearing up to get ready for the big Washington rally in celebration of our fearless leader's birthday? Oof, ow. Give me a minute. Yeah, kind of curious now, Peter. What kids Bungle? Yeah. Order my new camera was shipped via FedEx. Supposed to be here today, but why did it go from New Jersey to Tennessee before coming to Virginia? Why? Because it took the scenic route. Didn't you know there's actually, how you got like priority mail, and 3-day, 5-day. There's also scenic route. I have a gaslit pilot on my oven. Nice. I might watch a movie today too. So I'm going to be in the house by myself. I figure, and during the day, fuck. I'm going to tell you, I do feel like when I retire, I'll be watching like 5 or 6 movies a week. Actually plowing through, like this massive backlog of films I want to watch. When you want your product to have a better trip than you do. Yeah, exactly. The Trad 11? Okay. Watch The Long Good Friday. It's definitely been on the list for a while now. Retire yelling at kids to get off your lawn. No, actually, I'm going to do the opposite of that. Hey, kids, come on over. Let's build a model. Just have your parents nearby, though, just in case. I'm watching the new Beetlejuice right now. Are you really? Funny enough, I don't know. I actually I asked the girls a while ago, hey, you guys want to watch this? And everybody's like, yeah, I'm not sure. It's like, all right. So it hasn't been a pressing thing. How you finding it so far, Ray? He's going to paint free candy on the Prius. Hey kids, I have Bandai in my van. Exactly. We can joke about it and we're going to stop. And that's it. That's just joking, right? Museum Hours by Jen Cohen. Museum Hours. What is that? Bandai Basement Buddies. Gem. It's okay. I don't have high expectations either. It's on Netflix now, so I'm half paying attention. Yeah, I watched that recently. You watched which thing, Peter? Museum Hours or Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice was okay. It was like a dark musical comedy, but it puts the nubs on the skin. Ooh. I need to know more about Ken's gas oven. Oh, we'll put it that way. Yuck. What time is it? Oh, fuck, I gotta get rolling here. Just a couple minutes. I was hoping to break through on this thing. Let's get this thing kind of put in. But I can probably do this later on today, too. The scenic route. I want to take a look at that later on, Ken. George, new product for you, Stuffy, a little George basement buddy. Stuffy, a little George basement buddy. Really? Should I make one? Should I have a little Stuffy with my image so you guys can put it on your desks? So it'll always remind you of me. Wow, that's a thought. It's on Criterion. Nice slow paced movie. Yeah. George bobblehead. I actually had a George bobblehead. Leave you guys with that. Almost done putting together a decent size Waco. It should look good in the air. My basement buddy and me. My basement buddy and me. So years ago, when I was repping one of our companies that we repped, every year at our annual trade show, CEDIA, they always did something like a T-shirt or something. And one year they actually had a little bobblehead figure of one of the senior VP, or he might have been the president at that time. I can't remember. This is after the company got sold. And the bobblehead figure, I looked at it, it's like, kind of looks a little like me. I almost repainted it and everything like that. And after a while, it's like, I'm never going to get to this. I just chucked it. Kind of wish I saved it a little bit now, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, it's The Long Goodbye. Oh, The Long Goodbye. That's the Robert Altman film. That one That one's a little higher up right now on the list. I really want to see that. I'm hoping that's on Criterion. Actually, now that you mention that, that's one I might want to watch sooner than later. He'll have a whole team doing his painting for him. It does the weathering or it gets the hose again. Yep. Kind of like the little action figure I made that looked like you. Yep. Scary. Could just find some old George Carlin bobbleheads to pass off as you. I could. George Carlin and I are very similar. The only thing is he's much smarter than I am. A friend of mine worked for a company which gave their employees personal bobbleheads one year. That's kind of groovy. Like everybody got one of themselves. That's awesome. Okay, so we're almost there. I just got to break through the plastic. You can actually almost see that I've broken through. This might take a little bit of time. That's groovy. I like that. But just going to do a couple more quick passes to see if we get through. And if I do, great. And if not, then I'm going to do this later. I see I'm through on one side. Okay. So while we're quickly carving on this. So once again, just to reiterate, so tomorrow I'll be in Maine. And tomorrow and Sunday, I will have some kind of kit to work on. Maybe I'll work on the Bawu. Maybe I'll work on a tank. Not sure yet. But in any case, I'll be working on something in Maine over the weekend. And then Monday we'll be back to working on this Zaku. There we go. Long Goodbye is also on Criterion. Yeah, is this still on Criterion? I'm happy to hear that. That one I'd want to check. I've been kind of in a, I don't know. I've been wanting to watch like Robert Altman stuff. Just making the time. All right. You can always get custom Funko Pops. How much is it per pop? Curious. All right, guys. Stay safe and stay sane. Go out there and do good. Brighten the world as much as you possibly can. As we discussed last night, world's getting nuttier, crazier, insaner every day. Okay? But it's also getting meaner, angrier, and not so nice. Go out there and do good. Brighten the world as much as you possibly can. Show people love, show people respect, show people that, you know what? Life is good, even though we're in a miserable place. Go out there and brighten the world for somebody. Do good. Enjoy the day, guys. Love you all. And I will see you mañana. Peace.